Hey guys, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So, this video is about how to stay organized during quarantine, during online school, keeping your assignments in check and everything like that. So, stay tuned because there are some pretty great tips that worked for me, so it might work for you. You never know, but give it a try and let me know. And you might also know some of these, but I just thought it was important to put all of them in. So yeah, let's see. So number one is, I would say, like, first thing you do is wake up. But if you wake up late, then you just don't have this feeling, that you want to stay organized and stuff. So you just like, okay, maybe I'll start tomorrow and stuff. So if you want to wake up early and you have trouble waking up early, put alarms, put loads of alarms. Suppose if you want to get up at like 7, okay, then put like an alarm at 6:30, okay, and then you'll just get up. But if you have like a lot of trouble and you won't get up, then put an alarm at 6, then 6:30, then 6:50, and then at 7. So then you're already disturbed by the alarm, so you have to get up. And try keeping your alarm clock across from the room, because that will be helpful. And because if it's in your bed with you, then you're just more likely to turn it off and go back to bed. But if it's like across the room, so you have to get up and turn it off, and put like a really annoying sound, because that will help. It has helped me. I mean, I know everybody wants to wake up to like calming music and hello new day kind of songs, but like it won't help if it's not helping you get up. If it's like a really calming sound, then you might just be like, wow, I love this sound, and it might just help you go back to sleep, which is not what we're trying to do here. So this one is kind of important. So make a daily to-do list. Like, I know there are like a lot of to-do lists, a lot of types of to-do lists, and I'll give you like many alternatives if you don't like one. So you can make a to-do list, like physically write it down, because I think it's more effective than paper. But effective in paper, what? I think paper is more effective, but if you think that you would work better if you just write it in your notes and stuff, so then you can do that. But writing down really helps me. So yeah, so you can like have this one book dedicated for your to-do list, so that will help. Then you can have weekly to-do lists. Like, the daily ones need to contain like really specific information that you need to get done, so you feel like very productive at the end of the day after you're done with it. And then with the weekly ones, what happens is that they just have like an overview of the week. I usually like to put all my assignments in this, because that is all I have in my life right now. So like once a teacher tells you submit this today, and then you just write it down, so that once you open it, you can just have this overview of like what you have when. So that helps. And if you want to do this digitally, and I do this digitally as well, because it's better to store information. And if a teacher gives you like a deadline for after a month, so then you can't actually write that in your to-do list, because like it won't help you. But if you use Google calendars like I do, or any calendar, any digital calendar that you use, so then you can have different colors for different subjects, and you can just put in what submissions you have, and if you have any tests and stuff. It has really helped me. And then also add the extension to your desktop, because so then every time you can just click that, and you just have an overview of whatever you have coming up and past events. Yeah, really helped me. So, and then I would say is, I know this is like very basic, but make routines. But I know everybody's like, whenever we make routine, we're like, I'll wake up at 5, I'll start studying at 6, I'll study from 6 to 9, and then just don't, okay? Don't make unrealistic routines. Like, give yourself rest and time to chill on your phone and everything in those routines. Like, be practical with the routines, because or else it's not going to work for you, and it's just gonna be like making a routine. But make one, but start, if you've never made one, start with making it like easy for you, and then you can always change routines. But yeah, don't make unrealistic routines. Then I would recommend you, like, if you have like during this is for like basically online classes. So if you have like online classes on a daily basis, or whenever you have them, like if it's regular or irregular timings, just make a routine of that and put it in your wall or somewhere, because that will help you. Just look at it and you'll be like, okay, tomorrow I have these subjects. So if you have any work that you forgot to put in your to-do list and stuff, so you can just look at it and be like, okay, oh my god, I forgot this, so tomorrow I have to speak on this during the lecture and stuff. So it really helps you, it helps me, so might as well help you. And you can even base your routine on the online school thing, because you may have some tests the next day, so you can just add that. This one, what you're supposed to do is you take like a lot of sticky notes, and you just have sticky notes, okay? And then whatever you have to do, you write on one sticky note each, or however you want to work it, but one sticky note each is effective. So what you do is you just put it somewhere in your room that you wouldn't want the sticky notes to be, and then like, or whatever task you have, after you finish, you can take off the sticky notes, and that is so satisfying. So if daily to-do lists don't work for you, and just cutting off what you did is not satisfying enough for you, you might want to try the sticky note thing, because it would be effective. Because nobody wants like a bunch of random sticky notes like just there in the room. It looks ugly. Like, if it's just randomly put, it doesn't look good. Like, try to make it not look good. Try to put it in a place where it will not look good. So yeah, that will really help. So the next one I have is clean your study area. Like, don't make it messy, because a cluttered table is like a sign of a cluttered mind. The second part is about the empty thing, but let's not talk about that. But like, I actually feel that whenever my desk is cluttered, like, I'm like, my mind is actually messed up, and then I'm like, oh my god, I've got so much to do, and like, can I start this or should I start that? Like, I have zero planning in my head when my desk is cluttered or my study area is cluttered. So just try to clean it up. And the second tip I want to give you based on this is, after you're done, just put things back. Okay, I know this might sound like something my grandma would say. I mean, she does say this to me, like, put things back the way they were, so that you don't have to clean it up again. Like, after a week, then you're like, oh my god, this is such a mess. So you won't have to do like the deep cleaning, but once in a while you can just do some light cleaning. It helps. And then I have this thing that is kind of correlates with the last topic about cleaning your desk. Only keep the things that you need in the desk, like at that point of time. If you need one pen and a textbook and a notebook, you're studying one subject. You're not going to study like 5 subjects at a time, because I don't think anybody does that. But if you do that, how do you do that? Anyways, so like, if you're studying one subject, so you are studying one subject, so only keep the things that are extremely necessary and you're gonna use. Like, you don't need to put anything there for the aesthetic and stuff, because it doesn't help in the long run. Because if you keep aesthetic stuff, you'll be like, oh my god, I want to take pictures of this, oh my god, this looks so good. I don't know about you, but this is coming from personal experience. So okay, so this last tip I have is for online classes. So sometimes, when we're, doing online classes through our phone, laptop, tablet, whatever, I do it from my phone, because it's just more convenient for me that way. It might be convenient for you in any other way, but whatever. So while you're doing, and the teacher shares the screen and shows something, and you take a screenshot, and sometimes we end up not like seeing that screenshot in like a million years, and sometimes you're like just going through your gallery and you're like, oh my god, I had this picture, like, and then you just think about seeing it. But I recommend like actually go through your screenshots. If you don't, like right after your whole online thing is over in the evening when you're sitting down to study, just like do a recap of everything you've done in the online class. It doesn't have to be like sitting down with the books. You can just like look at the routine and be like, okay, in this class we did this, look, see, that's how routines are effective. So yeah, you can do that and just go through the screenshots. If you don't, I didn't, but now I do. So yeah, if you didn't, so please go through them, and this is a sign. Yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I loved you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.